this is the demo of GoTasker, our Uber for on-demand services app. So let me start with showing you how the app works. This video would be more about the booking experience from the customer's perspective. On the right we have the customer app, and on the left we have the tasker app. So just to start showing you how the taskers can sign up, they can sign up by providing their personal details, their phone number, their email address. They can select their city, and the app will tell them the categories that are available for them to sign up for. Uh, the taskers can log in with their phone number and password. So let me log in as a tasker. We have a tasker created with this email address, iserve3embed@gmail.com. So let me log in quickly with that. So, oh, that's a long email address. All right. So I'm in, almost there. I can also reset my password if needed by, clicking on the help with password option. Let me remember my credentials. All right, so I'm in. So I'm now let me log in as a customer. So I can log in with my Facebook, email, phone number, and password. I can also sign up with Facebook or my email, password. I can enter my personal details, add my age. So I already have an account. So let me start with the login process. So if I've forgotten my password, I can recover that with my phone number or my email. I hope I remember my passwords. Let me get into that. iserve3embed@gmail.com, and I put my password. All right, so I'm in. Hopefully, yep. All right, so it's looking for taskers around me, and there I go. So it looks for taskers and shows them on a map. Let me log into the tasker app just to see if this guy is available. So you can see that John Matthew is available, and I can see him on the map right here. So we have two experiences on the product. One is the map experience, where we can see all the available taskers on a map, and then we have the list experience, where which is more Gojek like, where I can see all the categories available on the product, and I can choose the one I want to book. If I go to a different city, I would see different categories. So if I put myself to a different city, it will tell me if my services are available or not. If I go to a city called Chennai in India, the app tells me that currently we're not operational in this region, and I have to go back. I can either contact a support team or go back to a region of operation. So I'll go back to my current location, and the app will then show me the different categories that are set up and active for my city or my current location. So now let me explain the different workflows we have on the app. So we have one which is the on-demand experience. On-demand is more like Uber, where it doesn't matter who the provider is. So for services like a cleaner, it doesn't really matter who the provider is. So I can simply click on book now, and the app will then send the booking out to the closest cleaners around me. So the cleaners are set up as an hourly system, so I can book cleaners for a specific number of hours. I can book a cleaner for 1 hour or 2 hours. And if I don't want a cleaner, let me go back. I can just go back and choose a different category. Now for tutors, tutors are set up as a marketplace. And a marketplace basically means that I'll have to select from the list of available providers who I wish to work with, right? So that is a list of that is what marketplace means. Now when I go as John Matthew and I come back as online, I would be John Matthew would be shown as available now on the app. So yep, there you go. So we can see him as available now. When I go back on the app, I can see that John is available here. And if I go offline, right, John would disappear from the map. So the app is completely real time. For all the real time stuff on the app, we are not using any paid third party service. We have developed our own real time technology, which we give to all our customers for no extra cost. So you would not pay an extra dime for adding real time functionalities in your app. Now, if I go out and if I go to an address which is a bit far from here, it would change my ETA. So if I go here and when the API refreshes, it will tell me that the closest tasker is about 11 minutes away. But let me go back to my current location, and then the app will tell me that the closest guy is only 1 minute away. So let me then walk you through the different kind of billing strategies that we have enabled on the app. So when I book a cleaner, we saw that it was an hourly system. A tutor is being set up as a fixed price. If I want to book a plumber, I can book a plumber and I can choose the different fixed price services that I want to book. So which are all set up here. I can view more details about the services. I can add these to my cart, right? So I can add what services I need and I can choose the quantity. Maybe I want to, have two wash basins installed, so I can add another one here. Or if I decide to change that, I can just remove that from my cart. So this is what we call a fixed price services system, which we can set up for, which we have set up for a plumber category. Again, we can set up categories on the back end, and we can select, we can select what kind of billing strategy we want enabled for it. So when I go to a massage, now the massage service is set up differently. It's set up as a marketplace. So I can choose the masseuse, who I want to work with. It's John Matthew in this case. So I can, choose John and I can book him, and then I can select the kind of services I want John to, help me with. So that's, again, this is a marketplace and a fixed price system. If I have an electrician, I can have the electrician set up as an hourly and fixed price. So I can either choose, a certain fixed price service from here. But now if I don't find the service that I need, let's say I need a bulb replaced and that's not available as a fixed service, I can choose to hire the electrician by the hour. So I can hire him by the hour, and then I can, book him, and it'll book him by the hour. So this is a hybrid model where I have hourly and fixed. So these are the different strategies that are available on the app for, booking service providers or taskers. So let me now walk you through a booking experience on the product. Let me book a cleaner, and let me see if John is a cleaner or not. So I can go into John's profile to check whether he's available, what are the different services he is available for. So John is available as a cleaner, as an electrician, as a tutor, as a massage, as a masseuse rather, and a plumber. So let me now book John as a cleaner to show you the booking experience for that. And this is a hourly booking experience where I'm booking John by the hour. So let me see if I can book him for 1 hour. So let me launch the booking here, and I want to book John right away. I need my office cleaned. So let me choose a payment method. So if I have a card, so now our card system is powered by Stripe, which is completely PCI compliant. So we do not store any credit card information on our system. So it's completely secure. So let me add my card. I have a test card on the app, so let me just add that. I don't want to spend real dollars on this demo. So I'm just got that done. If I can also scan my card if I have one, and let me do a card booking. So the other payment methods available on the app are the wallet and the cash. So wallet is perfect for for different markets, especially let's say in the Middle Eastern region and in Southeast Asia. Popular apps like Careem and Grab, they all have a wallet. Even in India, we use something. We have an app called Ola, which has a wallet system enabled. Cash is again very popular in African countries because there are no existing payment gateways. So the cash system is perfect for those countries. So we have that. So let me see what I want to do. Let me see if I can book a card booking. So let me select the card. We have an option for promo codes. Again, a promo code is a discount code that could be applied. I can look for a promo code which I can apply. So let me see if I can do it next time because I don't remember the one which I have active right now. So let me add a small description. Let's say a test demo. This is a small description, and I want to book him for, let's say, 1 hour. So let me confirm and book. So the app takes me to the unassigned status. So the provider just got a booking. You can see that it makes a nice little jingle so that it's easy for the provider to know whether he's got a booking or not. And on the customer side, I'm on the unassigned tab here because I'm still waiting for the provider, or in this case, I'm waiting for John to accept the booking. And John has about 10 minutes to accept it. So let me get in here. Let me accept the booking. John can see all the details of the booking here. You can see where the booking is, which address is it booked for, who's the customer, how many hours is he being booked for. It's a 1 hour booking. So John can decide to accept or decline. So let me accept it. So as soon as John accepts the booking, the customer is taken to the, okay, let me go back. So the app, he's sent to the assigned tab on the app. So from here I know who's accepted the booking. John has accepted the booking. Now at this stage, I can chat with John in case I want to tell him that okay, you can park your car in my garage. You can park your car at my garage. So this will help John decide if he can get his car or not and whether he has a parking spot or not. So John gets a message. So if John clicks on that, it opens the chat, and he can say, "Okay, great, thanks." Okay, I made a typo. That's fine. So then the customer is informed in real time, and this is how the whole chat system works on the app. So this really helps improve the communication on the product. So now John can then let the customer know. In this case, let me know when he's on the way. So John can quickly say he's on the way, and on the customer side, I can track exactly where John is. So it would take me to John's current location, so I can track him on the app in real time. I can also view John's profile from this page if I wish, just to know more about him, and I know exactly how far John is and what is the ETA for him to get to my current location. So and I can also call John if I wish, right? So that's a cool feature. And John on his app can get navigation directions with Google or Waze. That's again integrated on the app. John can also get more information about the booking by just swiping up. So once John arrives, in this case, since John is right here with me, he can just click on arrived and he's arrived. Now we have a timer on the app, which starts when John would start the app. So this is a booking summary of the app of the booking rather, the summary of the booking. So when John is ready, he starts the booking, and the timer starts. So if John decides to take a break, he can click on pause, and it would pause the timer for both of us. And when John is ready again, he can start the timer, and the timer would start for both of us. So once John is done with the booking, and he's done a good job of cleaning my office, he can raise the invoice. So on the customer app, I know that the job has been completed and I'm still waiting for the invoice. So John gets a summary of the booking. He gets to know, what's the billing amount. We have a minimum fee set up for 1 hour because he's been booked for 1 hour. So that is the minimum fee the customer needs to pay John. Now, if John has used any materials, he can always add a material fee, and the app will not take a commission from the material fee because this is a fixed fee that which John would not want to pay a commission for. So they can add. John can say that he was charged 10 rupees for that, and he can confirm this, and the customer would then need to confirm the booking by signing on the app. So I would sign on the app and I would confirm this. As soon as John raises that invoice on the customer's end, I would get a notification, and I would get I can see the receipt, and I can I can rate John for different sort of fields. So I can see the receipt on my customer side. I also get the invoice by email. You can just see that on top. So I can see what's happening here. I can see the different rates that I was charged, and I was charged a material fee. I can also see that. I can see my signature there, so I think everything looks good. I can rate John on different criterias: behavior, cleanliness, focus. All these criterias can be set up on the backend CMS. Okay, now I can add John to my favorite. So next time I book a cleaner, and if John is available, I can just book John. So this would really help improve the experience on the product because I can develop a relationship, and I can always try to work with my preferred provider or tasker. So I can rate John. I can write a review for John. John, you were great. So this really helps on John in the future because especially in marketplace bookings, I can actually see the person's review before I book him. So this really helps in that situation. So John, you were great. So I leave a nice review for John. And next time when someone tries to book John, they would see this nice review for him. And John can also rate his experience with me as a customer, and he can drop in a review for me. So now when I go back on the app, and let's say if I want to book a tutor, now John is also a tutor. So now this is what a marketplace booking would look like. So let me show you how that works. So let me try to book John here. I can see John is available and he's online. So I can get in there and I can see his profile. So now when I see his profile, you should watch out for the review. So this is a review I just gave, and my name is Edwin in this case. So you can see that I just gave a review, and that's visible on his profile. So I can read more about him, right? So now when I read John's profile, I can see that he's done two tasks and he has a good average rating. So it seems like this is a guy I would like to work with. So now I can go and book John specifically, right? And I can say like John is great. Now I can now apply a promo code for the booking. So let's say I have a promo code available. This is 2020 AUG and 18. So I apply that. So now the promo code is successfully applied. I can see that there's a small discount there of 24 rupees. So let me just book John for 240 rupees an hour. And so great, the booking is sent. John gets that booking. And if John goes back here on his app, he sees the new request. He can again get details of the booking. He can go through the booking. He knows that a discount's been applied. But again, all the discounts are paid by the app, and John still gets paid what he's supposed to get paid. So that's perfectly good for him. And John can even accept the booking via his email. So I can get into the email account on the app, and I can go in there, and John gets details of the booking. So I can accept the booking directly from my email. So let me open that, and yep. So John has accepted the booking, and the confirmation is received by the customer. So this is again a very cool feature that we've added on the product, because we understand that not all providers are active on their apps, but they would probably be active on emails. So in case they get a new lead, they can simply they can just go into their email account and accept the booking from there. So even if they don't have the app active, they can still get new leads and accept them. So this is a very powerful feature available on GoTasker, which I think would really work very well for businesses. So that is the marketplace booking. So we have other small features on the app. Let me show you the wallet feature that we have. If I go back to my recent transactions, I think I would see some transactions on the app. So we had the promo code really gave me a bonus of 50 rupees. So we had set up a loyalty program on the app that if I do a booking if I do two bookings on the app, I would be given a bonus. So you can see that bonus right here, which is a sort of cashback given to me for being loyal to the platform. Now, if I want to charge my card, I can actually go do that. Let me say if I want to recharge my account with 1,000 rupees, I can do that. I can confirm that, and you would see that my cash balance goes up by 1,000 rupees. So you will see 1,050 rupees there. If I go to my recent transactions, you would see the wallet recharge right there, which is the transaction I just did on the app. So this is the whole wallet system that we have on the app. Again, this is a very powerful feature for countries in Asia and Southeast Asia. And it's also great for North American markets because you can use it, if not like a wallet, you can use it like a cashback wallet where you can get rewarded for customer loyalty. So if I go to the favorite taskers, I can see all the guys on my favorite. I just added John, so I can see him here. If I don't like John, I can remove him from this spot at any point. I can also add some frequently used addresses as a favorite. So I can say that I'm in my office right now. I can add that as a favorite. So the system would remember that the next time I, want to choose a address that I want to refer. Support tickets are again this is all information that is added on the back office. It's more like how the app works, and some necessary information of the app is visible on that. It supports multiple languages, so that support content would show in the language of your choice. I can share the app again. Sharing is another referral code feature that we have on the app. If I refer other users on the app, both of us, the new user and I, both would get some sort of a bonus. So if I want to share this code, there's a referral campaign on in my city. So both the new user and I would get some discounts. So you can see the Apple ID right here. That's the download link for the app. And if I want to chat with support in case something went wrong and I need some help, right? I want to chat with the support team. I can actually click on this and initiate a support chat. So that's the live chat feature. And more about GoTasker, how you can rate us on the App Store and like us on Facebook or visit our website. All my past bookings are visible on this tab. All the ones that have been unassigned, assigned are the bookings that have a provider matched to my request. Past bookings are the ones I've already completed. So I guess this covers most of the cool features on the app. There's another one which I haven't shown, which I should show you now. Is the later booking. So I can set up a booking for a later date. So let's say if I want to book for tomorrow, and I want to book someone at let's say 2 p.m. for 1 hour, I can submit that booking, and the app would then show me all the available plumbers, who I could book. So there's no one available right now, it seems. So let me change that. Let me get into a cleaner and see if someone's available as a cleaner tomorrow at let's say 12:15 p.m. for 1 hour. Let me see if I can get someone. Uh, I think I again have no button. So let me then create a schedule. I know John. Let me get into John's app and let me see if I can quickly create a schedule for John. So let me go there. Let me add a schedule. Let me say I want to schedule every day, all days of the week. I want one schedule for the rest of this month, and I want to start from 10 a.m. up to 10 p.m. at my current address. So let me get that sorted out and let me confirm that. So now John has a schedule available and he can be booked for the rest of this week for 30th, 20th. So now let me go look for a. So now we can just see that John showed up here as a cleaner. So again, you saw that it happened in real time. So this is the cool feature. This is the cool real-time technology we've added on the app. So now I can go book someone for 30th August. Now this is the favorite provider feature that we have on the product. Since John is in my favorites, I can see him. I can see him here. So I can decide to book John, or I can decide to book anyone who is online. So that's any online provider. So that option is left with me. So let me choose John since I already have a working relationship with him. So I choose John, and I can go in there and just book John, right? So this is how the scheduling works. So the app would find, so like different taskers on the app can set their schedules for different days, for the rest of the month, the rest of the year. All those configurations are possible, and the app is smart enough to find available taskers who match your schedule. So if I'm booking a tutor, it would tell me who is the tutor available on that day and that time. So it really helps manage the whole scheduling system on the app, because providers, even if they're not online on the app, like unlike Uber drivers, most of the service providers or taskers are not going to be online on the app. That is what we assume. So even if I'm offline, right, you can still see that for that particular day, I can still see John because he has a slot available for that day. All right, so there are a couple of other things that I still have to show you guys. One is the cancellation and how the cancellation fee works. So let's say I want to book John, right? So let's say I want to book John and I want to book him as a cleaner. Let's say I want to book him as something else. Let's say I want to book him as a plumber. Let's get in there and let's choose certain services that I need done. I want to change my shower. I want to change my basin. And let's book him for these two services. I want to book him for now. And I put in a job description. Change my basin. All right, so I put that in. I don't have a promo code, so let me just book him. So John gets booked. He gets a new booking request. So he gets in there, he accepts the booking, and I get to know that John is accepted the booking. Now we have an option here that once John is, so we get John will, I mean, the customer gets charged a cancellation fee in case he cancels the job once the tasker is on the way. So that is the configuration we have. But now we have two settings on the back end. We can configure it as that the cancellation fee will be charged X minutes from the from the acceptance of the booking, or it could be charged only once the provider is on the way. In this case, it's set up as to be charged only once the provider is on the way. So let's get in there. John can be on the way, and I get to know that he's on the way. Now I change my mind and I say I want to cancel him. So the system tells me that I will be charged a cancellation fee, and I'm sure that I want to cancel him. I'm like, yes, I want to cancel John. I put in my reason, and again, these reasons could change based on the language selected. We support multiple languages on the app, and I can cancel it. So now I will be charged 80 rupees as a cancellation fee, and I get a confirmation for that. And John gets the notification that I've canceled the booking. I can get in here and I can, like, I get invoices on my email that I've canceled my booking, and I can see that the cancellation fee has been charged. So this is a cancellation flow. Now, in case in some situations I do a cash booking, and again I cancel the booking. Um, the next time I book, let's say I book a fixed service, and I do a booking, and I change my payment method, and I choose cash. I can also pay by wallet. That's another thing I can do. So let me confirm and book. Again, let's have John accept the booking. So John gets a new booking. Let's have him accept it. John accepts the booking. John is pretty quick guy and he's on the way right away. So John is on the way. Again, I change my mind. I get into the booking. I change my mind again, right? I cancel it again. Again, the system tells me I'll be charged a cancellation fee. But now I don't have my card on file, so of course it doesn't go out of my system right away. But the next time I do a booking, now if I go and book a plumber again, and I again choose the services that I want done. Oops, sorry. Let me go in there again. I again choose a service. I check out, and I choose cash, or let's say I just choose my card. When I confirm, the system would tell me if there was a cancellation fee due or not. So, but next time I complete the booking, I would be charged an additional 80 rupees, which was due the last time, as a cancellation fee, which would be added to my next booking. So this is a system by which we can, make sure that in case there's a cancellation fee due when it was a cash booking, the next time the customer books on the app, he would be charged an additional fee, which was a pending amount on his last booking. So that's a cancellation fee management in case of cash. So I guess I've now covered most of the critical features on the app. I can also change my password from my profile. I can add a more detailed description about myself. I can change my phone number if I wish. I can click on edit and decide to change my email, or I can change my phone number. So these are standard features. So this covers most of the important features on the product. It's a great product. It's very large. We have a few more things added available on the product, which is what we call a dispatch system. Now, in case I am doing an on-demand booking and let's say no provider accepts the booking, so what we can have in the system is, let's say if I book a cleaner and I'm okay to book any online provider, but in our situation, let's assume that nobody accepts the booking, then we can actually have it built in a way that we can spend, let's say if we give the system 10 minutes to find a provider, and in 5 minutes if the system does not find a provider, we can promote that booking to the dispatch, and then you can have a person sitting on the dispatch to match that request. So we'll follow up on that video and how that works on our dispatcher video. This is just the first in the whole series. We have another video on which we will show you how the website works, and we will have another detailed video of only the Tasker app, because the Tasker app on its own is a very large product. We have so many features available on the Tasker app that that I guess deserve a dedicated video. So there would be another follow-up video. So please remember to watch all our videos to realize the enormity of the product. We think it's the best app of its kind in the market. So I hope you guys like this video, and we would love to get your feedback on this, and we would love to work with you guys and to improve the product further. Thank you very much.